Hello everyone. Hello everybody. This is Virtual Taskmaster and today we're going to talk about Slack. We're going to talk about Slack today. So most of you must have heard of Slack or know Slack, okay, or made use of Slack, but some might not know what Slack is. So Slack is an internal communication tool um, where you use it to communicate effectively, collaborate effectively with your team members, your teammates, your colleagues within a company. So, for those who go on site, go to offices every morning, to your workplaces every morning, to a physical office, you do not even need Slack at all because you see your team members daily. But for those remote workers where we have different workers working from different countries for a particular company, and in order for us to get to know each other, in order for us to communicate effectively, to collaborate, to socialize, to get to know each other, to help each other for the growth of the company, that's where Slack comes in. So Slack is an internal communication tool. Internal. You can find that emphasis, internal communication too. So it has nothing to do with someone that's not working in the company. It has to do with people who are just working for a company. So first of all, if you are a boss, a CEO, and you're not conversant with Slack, I can take you through the journey. But it's just a summary I'm going to give you so you can do your research after this video. So, first of all, you just go on your browser how to create a Slack account. If you are a business owner, you've never used Slack before, and you employ remote workers and you don't know how to gather them all together, some might be using WhatsApp, but I think it's more efficient and it is more professional using Slack for onboarding all your workers into the workspace. So once you go on your browser and you browser now to open your account, you can use your company name to open the account you want to use for Slack. And once you've done that, like this is my unprofessional account, you can see I just put in anything Ambassador Corporation as just a brand company name, but that's not a live company. Okay, so you can decide to put maybe Coca-Cola as your company name. I don't know whatsoever your company name is. You just use the name and open for Slack. So once you do that, the next thing you're to do as a CEO, as a boss, is to onboard your workers into the workspace. And how do you do that? So we're going to go down a little bit and we're going to see add teammate. You can see it right there, add teammate. Now, least I forget, by the time you use your laptop to open Slack, the interface on Slack is different from the interface. The interface of Slack on laptop is different from that of your phone. Okay, so what you're seeing here, I'm using my phone to record, but once you get your laptop, you see that it's totally different and it is much more okay than the phone interface. So let's go back to what you were doing. So if you want to add your workers, your remote workers, into the workspace you've created using your company name on Slack, you add team members and you just click on add team members. And once you click on add team members, you will just you can send them an invite. You can share a link. You can send them via mails or their contact, but it is professional. You just send them via mails. You add them by mails. So once you click add by mails, what you do is you just type in their respective your respective working emails. Okay, it could be their personal emails, it could be their working emails which is created for them. So whichever way it is, but you add them up with the email. And once you've done that and you send, because you just type an email and send, and once you've done that, they at their own end will have to go through that email and open an account and click the link, the invite which you've sent to them via their mail, and automatically they get into the company's workspace. So it is that so easy. So after you've sent the invite to your respective workers, okay, remote workers for your company, what you're going to do is that if you have different department, like graphics department, you have a social media department, you have other department. Okay, so what you're going to do is that you're going to put in everybody into their different department. And how do you do that? You add channels. Okay, this you can see it right there, add channels. So once you add channels, you can decide to name the channel graphic design. Okay, graphic design department. That's what you do. Graphic design department. That's what you do. You can decide to put here graphics design department. Okay, you just do that, and once you do that, you see, then you begin to add everybody, add the people that that are graphics designer in your company, add them into that particular private group chat. Now on Slack, we have we have different group chats. We have general group chats, we have the budget group chat. This one came with Slack. Okay, we have random group chat. Okay, then you can decide to create your own, like I said, graphics design, social media department, and all that. This one you just saw your elite group. I'm gonna create it in my own private group. So on the graphics on the general group chat, you can decide to add everybody on the in the company, add all of them in the general group chat, where we get to know ourselves, we get to chat, we get to have general meetings there and all that. Then we have random group chats. Maybe you can decide to use it for maybe just frivolous things. Okay, maybe just frivolous things, but make sure that almost for the general, we're acting professional. Okay, so we have the general group chat, the random group chat. You can decide to add your graphics department, social department, by what? Adding channel. So group chats, that is the word group chats that we use for WhatsApp and other things, we on Slack we call it add channel. You add everybody into different channels, that is group chat. Okay, so that's what you do. So there's nothing much there on Slack. That's the basic thing that you need to do. Just know how to use, make sure you know how to use all your buttons, explore all the buttons, what they are used for. You have your DMs, you have your activities, you have your threads. Threads is talking about replying a particular kind of message, maybe in a general group chat. Okay, if it's a WhatsApp, you are in a group chat and you want to reply a specific message, instead of you just typing in and just sending into the group chat on WhatsApp, you can decide to if it's a WhatsApp, I think you slide to the right and reply the person. But on Slack, there is a way to do that. You just click on that person's reply and reply under that. So time wouldn't allow me to go through that. That's why I said on your own time or your own free time, you can explore Slack. So it is really amazing because you can do a lot of things here. You can do video calls right here with all your workers. Yeah, and we'll call it huddle. We don't call it video call here, we call it huddle, to make a huddle call with all your team members. You can decide to it's just so amazing right here. Okay, so amazing. And for every colleague, for every worker that has been onboarded into the company's workspace, your duty is to set up your profile. Your duty is to set up your profile. So you can see this image, I just click right there. You set up your profile. So you can click view profile and edit the profile. You can decide to make sure you put your picture so that all your team members will see your beautiful faces. You can decide to put all your primary details and all that, your name, the display name you want to be seen. Maybe you want to be called Guy Man, or you want to be called Scott, or maybe your name is very difficult to call. So instead of somebody spelling your name, you can decide to put a short, something very easy for them to call, and just put it there. So whatever you put in your display name, that's what is going to appear for your team members to see. Okay, so you set up everything, make sure that your profile is well optimized. So with Slack, you can do amazingly a lot of things. So Slack is an internal communications tool, like I said, which is used to communicate, collaborate, socialize amongst team members that are working at different time zones as remote workers for a particular company. So with Slack is really amazing.